everybody, this is Rich here, RetroKid Reviews, totally not doing a second take. No, you're doing a second take on my long overdue Toku review of my, multi-part catch-up with Dino and the Lightning Collection Dino Charge figure. And, oh, would you look at this? It's already unboxed, and if you checked my Instagram, I already just showed a bunch of preview links to how flexible this Lightning Collection is, figure-wise. So I'll get more on that in the figure review later on. The droopy hair aside, Dino, let's just get to the obvious. I did see Heisei Generations Forever. This is a quick-ish, non-spoiler review, but if you want a full-length discussion, RVT has already discussed it. And I kind of agree with John the Shades on this one, that they kind of sandbagged Dino, because spoilers, lightly on the jump around side, that they kind of sandbagged Dino, and mainly because they never really revealed he's another writer, which I don't even think they're going to do if they even do a future two-parter, which I already think Sogo already has those ride watches, and the Kuga ride watch. I doubt immensely they'll retcon it by getting Joel Ruguri or Decade Kuga. At this point, I'm okay with Decade Dino. Not Dino. Decade Kuga. Kind of jumping around on future reviews. Also, Rules of the Road. I did not finish the entire Dino two-parter, which means I'm not going to talk about the complete form just yet. I've seen the scans. I've seen clips. I've seen the clips online of the full form, and it's going to announce every single main rider. It's a great-looking form. Also, I'm going to keep my speculations on the new rider that's going to come after him. I think it's 01, if I remember correctly, for the new generation railway era of Kamen. I'm going to keep the news light on that. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it's not like a Shin kind of redesign thing again. If it is that, I doubt immensely. It could be a whole other power set. Again, it's a new era. You might as well go all out. I doubt immensely, but I'm going to keep the news on the rumor mill until the trailer comes out. At this point, I want to follow JE Fusion articles and stuff like that. I'll leave links to that if they haven't already been reporting that, and on Tokusatsu Network, so I'll leave that aside. So yeah, onto the parters I will talk about. The Hibiki one, the Kabuto one, anything I might have missed in the Akito one, like Tsukiyomi's case. Again, like this video if I got her name right. I think she had memory loss, like, throughout those two-parters, and I think the Hibiki one, they kind of addressed a lot of things I wanted to know about Waz and Tsukiyomi, like, aside from who they were prior to seeing Sogo. I guess young Sogo, not Omajiya Sogo. Yeah, it turns out she has memory loss. I think she was trying to, like, relate to Agito the most, since, I guess in his downtime since the show, he has a restaurant. And for those who actually saw my two-part review of the Agito two-parter, it was mostly me being a drunken Agito, and yeah, I gotta like wrap up that storyline, the whole betrayal thing, so hopefully I could get a general figure by then, probably Gates knowing me, because yeah, I really do like Gates. He has the best forms. I think if you follow the Toku Riff's streams on RVT on Twitch, I kind of voted for the Saw version of Gates Revive, along with everybody else, because that was the better version. Also, I may or may not have did a Toku meme of him versus Leatherface, so yeah, like me, like this video if you saw that meme. Yeah, I'm the originator of that. I hope you liked it. That being said, the Dino stuff, like I said, I'm going to keep at bay, because I think there are another writers going to be different from the one from Heisei Generations Forever, so I'm going to have to watch that two-parter in full. And, yeah, that's about it. Also, since I'm here, I might as well do a quick speed round of like stuff I missed out in between. Mainly, the big elephant in the room here, Ryu Soldier, Kiryu Sentai, Ryu Soldier in general, the fourth Dinosaur Sentai team. Yeah, I forgot that to do a big blotch of reviews. They're like 14 episodes in, and I need to get it done. So, in 2 weeks, I'm going to try to marathon that and come back with another two-part review with that and any of the Dino episodes, Dino episodes in between, knowing Dino in this case when it comes to the, basically there might be another Majin V Cinema. Fingers crossed, maybe not, I don't know. It should occur, he might do it. That being said, the two parters I can mention, I like the Kabuto one more, there's a lot of returns, a lot of good reasons why the one above all, God himself, Kabuto didn't show up. A lot of his secondary writers had a lot of time to shine, catched up on worms and stuff like that just fine. The meteors made sense. Also, I totally forgot to do my quick thoughts on Kamar Ginga, the last, I want to say, future writer they had. He was just a villain of the week. He got hyped too much. It's kind of like a Boba Fett situation where he got a little too hyped for his own bridges. So yeah, that's kind of it. So the and I think one more thing on the rapid fire reviews I forgot to mention is Kamar Brain, from the Rider Time movies. I guess miniseries in this case. I did like Rider Time Ryuki's ending. I didn't like damn it, the ninja one. Even in my second take, I can't get it right. I'll briefly talk about this quickly. Yeah, it was a 3-part like filler arc that should have just been a filler arc. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Ryuki's got the best one. The ninja one, meh. I'm pretty sure. Damn it, the future Terminator looking one. Wow, can you tell it's been a while since I had to do a catch up on these future writers? Yeah. He's probably not going to get a V Cinema. If he does, I'll be surprised. Same for all future writers in general. Yeah. So that being said, another reason why I'm blanking more than usual is because Josh Knight the First hasn't really done any writer time reviews for all of Geno because the hashtag KickVic and stick that whole Vic Mignogna situation happened, and I think that overshadowed just making those reviews in general because he wants to be there for Marticle when shit hits south. So that's understandable. I'm not trying to condone or hype any more YouTube drama that there was there. I'm just pointing it out. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, covering all my bases aside, my favorite parters is definitely the Kabuto one. There's a lot of closure there for just the secondary writers. It would be awesome if the ruler of all, Kabuto himself, showed up, but maybe he did as a suit acting, Shadow. If any one of these writers that would explain, oh yeah, I just found this ride watch just cause, it would be Kabuto. Because say what you will about all the Toku God memes that have been happening over the years, Kabuto is the originator. Children, I'm sorry, he's the originator. I want to say Kuga because he's a humble kind of god. I would totally see it. But nah, if you really want to put actual power into this whole Toku God chip thing, it's definitely Kabuto. So yeah, beat that, Dan Crota fans. So yeah, that being said, yeah, I'm gonna keep the Deno 2-parter as a future double review with Rear Soldier because again, I have to catch up with that whole series. So hopefully my mic got this right because the reason why I had to do 2 takes is because my mic was crap. On to the other half of this review, the Lightning Collection Dino Charge. Wow, the blanking is in effect, guys. Hope for the best. So, with that said, hope you like this sporadic side of the review. If I had ratings for all of them, 7s and 8s on the Geno episodes. Definitely a 4 for the Ninja Rider Time. Damn it, I can't. It's right there. Anyway, yeah, that's a 4 just on the editing alone. Ryuki's got a high 8, maybe 9, mainly because it ended pretty good. And I think it timelined pretty well with the actual Ryuki reunion episodes that we're doing in Geno. No review score on Brain because I gotta get to actually sitting through that for probably a quickie vlog. So that being said, onto the figure. So, this is the new set. Just want to get a lot of the rules of this new road out of the way. Yeah, that's batteries to hopefully a better mic. So yeah, dart placement. If you can see here, hopefully when I stretch this down later for the actual figure review, we have where I'm going to put darts. Now, most of the weapons and other stuff is going to be interior. I'm trying to personalize it. Also, this is the Danger Room set that came with the Beast Marvel Select Card 2, the Dark Phoenix review where they got used the most. So yeah, if you're seeing this getting stretched out a lot, is because I finally got the bipod working, and I might need to fiddle around when I get to the figure itself. So yeah, so darts. As you can see here, it's the AccuFake that will probably represent, I guess, whenever I'm doing a review. Green for mostly green Green Lantern reviews. I'm gonna try to do a real nerf Green Lantern. I'm really rooting for Guy to be my character to work off of, but best guess is probably gonna be Guy just because the anchor is kind of cool, and I don't know if I could come up with the accent. Depends on which voice I could do better. This won't really count, but if the rival round was here, I'm gonna try to use this section here with the I want to say the X-Shot Dart as like a Punisher review, like if Frank wanted to get into figure reviews or some stuff like that. Anyway, battery's draining out. So finally, also going back to me, if you see a dart, that's gonna be me, like in my regular form, or doing a Toku review or a toy review. In this case, I'm gonna leave that there for the next shot. And last up will be, of course, the Mega Dart for, whenever Jason wants to bitch more about the news. So, that being said, getting a new battery and hopefully a better bipod position. So, before that, here's the last look at the box. Yeah, looks pretty good. It's decent packaging, and yeah, it's splayed out all the accessories just fine, like you guys see in the posters. And oh, look, a very nice mirrored image of me. So, yeah, let me just put that back there. And yeah. Also, I think I've been trying to say this in most of the takes, is that the wraparound with the Dino Charge suit is actually pretty good. So, that all said, let's get to the actual figure review, finally. Fingers crossed, guys. And we're back, and Kane, what the hell are you doing? I want to be a part of this review as the mark of Ranger Kane. This is weird. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna take this off the side. Before we get to that, I'll get to most of the accessories. Yeah. We have the effect part with, more or less the, sword form for, the Dino Charge weapons. Totally forgot the names, so I guess wiki down below, you guys need a refresher of the weapons. So yeah, that being said, it's a really good effect part. I know this is gonna be more of a meme later on, but let me just... It grips pretty well on the figure. I'm trying to put the head back. Yeah, I know. I could tell. Yeah, Alright, well, it grips the weapons just fine. Speaking of, if I could get my other, figure one sec. Kane, stall. Wait, I'm not stalling. Yeah, dude, you gotta stall. Oh, come on. Yeah, come on, you. Have anyone seen the new Far From Home reviews? Okay, yeah, we're done. Okay, let's just get to weapon stats. This is the original release, I want to say Super Mega Force figure. I'm just calling Captain Marvel's here because, yeah, I'm not associating it with it. As you can clearly see, weapons have never been painted in any form of Ranger figures in the past. I think the luckiest we got was the Green Ranger figure I reviewed a while back, so cards that review, or Trenches, either one, if either one comes up first. And as you can see in the blasters, it's kind of a night and day comparison on, even on the blotchiness of how it's painted. It's a little one-sided, but again, it's like miles better than what it is. Also, ironically, the heads are kind of easy to remove, so I'll stick to the... Oh, damn it. I was gonna say it was easy to put back in. It's hard. Oh, it's hard. I just have a bad thumb today. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, just pop back in pretty good. I'll do an articulation rundown, and in Tyler's case, it's kind of a good reason why. If you saw the Instagram photos, I did do some of the handstand poses because it's Brendan Mia here. So, again, also, like this video if I got the name right. Also, he did review his own figure, so card to that. If I haven't mentioned it at all throughout this review, edited or not, it actually was a pretty cute review, and he did a pretty good job. It's got a lot of range of motion here on the ab. I think we actually have the first Power Rangers ab crunch in a long while, like I said. I'm pretty sure the Tommy figure I have has the same ab crunch. I know for a fact it doesn't have like figure where it's like spraying legs. I know it doesn't show off on the camera, but it's showing off in person just fine. Double jointed everything, I think, in this case. Double jointed arms like usual, double jointed legs, yeah, right out there. Swivels, like all plenty. We got ankle pivots. Can you tell it's been a while since I did a figure review for the channel? Yeah, that being said, head rotation is actually pretty good. The articulation for that is great. Very relaxed. Let me show that up front for a closer look. Another thing, and I think, Brennan himself said in his review that the suit is very one-to-one to what he had in the show. Also, I just made my figure look like it just broke its like spine or something, so I'm going to try to straighten it up while I'm talking about it. Yeah, most of the suit you're seeing here is one-to-one. It's wrinkled, kind of like how it was on the show, or just when it's, being in cosplay throughout cons or over the years. So yeah, it's pretty good. There is paint detail missings. I think in my copy of Tyler's head, you can see here that, yeah, most of this is splotch, but right up until this little seam here, it's a bit of a skin detail. So I'm going to pull up my phone, because I really want to talk about the face detail on Tyler's head sculpt, because I'm pretty sure, and I think Brennan said it himself, that they might have just used a production photo of him and the cast for the figures. So that being said, I'm just going to pull up his Instagram real quick to make sure it's Wonder One, because he was pretty hyped about a certain like part here. I know I'm not doing this part justice, so let me see if I could get the figure, something to point this out. Okay. Anyway, there's like a mole like around here on its. I really need, yeah, new goal for later this year or Christmas. I gotta get a focus, some sort of focus lens here for the channel. Anyway, yeah, there's a mole on the upper section of his head. Again, go to his review to explain that, and I guess comparing it to a photo of him. Again, my phone is really blotchy, sorry for that, but again, in person, it's definitely one-to-one. I might take a pic of it just for the gram. So if that's there, give me a like and follow there for Instagram in general. My voice is running out, so I'm going to have to speed through most of the accessories that also came with. Was mostly the, the basic hand options like fist hand, choppy hand, and again, the gripped hands for your weapons. And other than that, that is the figure as a representation of the Lightning Collection going forward. It's really good. I just got a text from one of my cousins earlier this morning about the Tommy figure, the White Ranger one, so I might be getting it. I don't know. Again, fingers crossed. Also, these figures are relatively cheap in both mama pop shops and retails, because it was going for $19.99 for $20. You're getting a lot for just a very bare bones kind of like collection piece, because this is still not bad. And that all being said, if I had to rate this figure, it's definitely a perfect 10, mainly because it's doing all the right things a Power Rangers figure should do now going forward, and be not Sentai accurate, because that's never going to happen, but suit accurate to where it was in the show. That's always the first. The weapons, of course, getting their time to shine on the paint detail has been long overdue, and yeah, I'm also happy they're doing helmetless head sculpts, which is always nice, and very great for poses on, just social media pics alone. So, that being said, apologies if this review is going to take forever, because I got a feeling it's going to be like that coming up, editing it later today. So that being said, yeah, on to final thoughts, and, yeah, this was a really good figure review, and I highly recommend getting, the Lightning Collection just in general, because it doesn't have, if you saw the box, it didn't show the entire wave. It has, obviously Tyler here, obviously White Ranger, Tommy, and, I think Doggy Kruger, if I remember correctly, Beast Morpher Red. I'm definitely going to try to get that figure to get a comparison with my, SH figure upstairs, up on the shelf. So, that being said, final thoughts, and let's get to, me trying to edit this. Yeah, pray for me on that, guys. Holy crap, I shaved my face and everything, and it's been a couple of days since then. Sorry for that. Anyway, so yeah, final thoughts. This is an awesome figure. I totally recommend getting this if you are a Dino Charge fan or a Q Ranger fan if it's Sentai. But if you're a fan on just the Lightning Collection in general, these figures are definitely one-to-one, suit accuracy-wise. Again, like I said, they're not going to be exactly like, Sentai accurate, or spat out quotes like in Ryu Soldier. Yeah, speaking of, I still got to get around to doing a review for that. Again, I'm not kidding, it's going to take 2 weeks just to binge through the current bulk of shows. I'm probably going to have to get a lot of TV Nihon subs. If not, I'm going to have to do some, dicey things. So I'm going to leave it at that. that being said, what episode you guys want me to jump into and see if it could work from there, just to like get the process going. If you guys don't have any patience for that, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. So link over here to the previous video of me complaining about Evangelion. Also, since I'm doing the end card here, I did sit through the movies. They're intact censorship-wise, dub-wise, it's a little all over the place. Again, me and Austin Frank talked about it in the Discord last night, and yeah, we're a lot of nerds because we were watching it around like 1 or 2 in the morning. So yeah, pretty much the right time to start watching Ava. So yeah, tangents aside, also go over here to sub to the channel if you want me to do more Litany Collection reviews. And honestly, I'm liking the wave so far. It's got a great line. I know my camera has had a history of screwing up all the major shots I need to explain how detailed the figure is, but believe me, if you go to my photos on Instagram, it's the most accurate I can explain as far as detail goes. Like, it's really good. Brennan's face is like 1-to-1. Like, I think he said it himself in his review that it's like a production photo they kind of use, because I never called him up or any of the cast for that. So again, I'm happy to have the figure to a team I didn't like as much Sentai-wise, but grew to be okay with despite the ending, you know, Power Rangers-wise. Yeah, that rambling aside, in the longest way possible, I think, for these double reviews, take care, subscribe, and Dino Charge Power Up! Or, damn it, I forgot the phrase. Yeah, it's been a while for even Dino Charge fans, so unleash the power. And my camera is still trying to record stuff, so sorry about that.